Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio, the leader of the rideshare revolution, the rideshare rockstar, the captain of the 2K club, and the realest, the funniest, the handsomest, and the beardedest driver on YouTube. And this is a video I'm not looking forward to making. It's a first impressions of the new surge, right? The new surge that everyone's afraid of. And we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And first things first, I want to talk about Leela. Are you serious right now? She's stuck to the mat. Cats are so dumb. All right. So, okay, first things first, I never said the surge was never coming to Chicago. I didn't think it was coming this soon because Chicago is a major market and it seemed like they rolled out in smaller markets first, right? And I also didn't think they were rolling out with it because Lyft rolled out with a beta test of the, oh yeah, by the way, the new surge, I'm going to call the flat surge, the old surge is the multiplier. So Lyft attempted their version of the flat surge / flat prime time in a beta. Like they tried it out with certain drivers and it failed miserably. So that's another reason why I thought the flat surge wasn't coming to Chicago anytime soon. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to give my first thoughts in this video right here. So you guys are looking at it. This is what the flat surge, which has replaced the multiplier, looks like in Chicago during the morning rush. This is 8:17 this morning, and this is what it looked like. I only took a few screenshots today, so sorry about that. As you guys see there, if I was driving this area, then each trip I would take would offer an additional $4.50. If I was in Lakeview, it would offer an additional $6.75. If I was by there, $1.50, right? If I was in Bronzeville over there, that'd be $4. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now there's no guesswork anymore. It's you get whatever the app tells you. All right, so enough of that. All right. First, so we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. First, we're going to talk about some of the myths that I want to dispel right now. The first myth is that you need to be online to see this new surge. That is false. You do not have to be online to see it. For example, let's go to my app right now. If it's surging, which I doubt it is, there was a lot of updating issues this morning, by the way, but so for example, doesn't seem to be any surge right now. So bad example, but you know, let's try closing this one time and see if it populates with any surge from O'Hare. And they say waiting is the hardest part. All right. Yeah, there's no surge right now. It's not surging anywhere, but you do not have to be online to see the new surge if it is currently surging. Okay. That's the first myth that is untrue. You do not have to be online to see the surge. The second myth is that you could only get surge rides if you are still completing trips. That is also completely untrue. Some of the other channels said that the way they interpreted the emails was that if you stay online, that's when you're going to keep on getting surge rides. No, that's not true at all. You can go offline and still get surge rides as long as the area is surging, obviously. All right, so good, bad, the ugly. Definitely first, the bad. This will negatively impact the earnings of drivers in Chicago, full-time and part-time. We're not going to be seeing as much on certain types of trips, and I'll get into that in a little bit later. And this will definitely, it changes the way you kind of run your rideshare business. This seems like Uber wants drivers to take pools way more, and I'll show you why check this out. So this was yesterday morning when I was trying to get a 45-minute plus ride because I want to see how that would look with the new surge, the flat surge. And no joke, I turned down 50 rides yesterday morning. So check this out. So not only was this a $5 flat surge on top of the regular rate, This was also, check that out, at the bottom, $3.50 per pool pickup, or per pickup on the pool. So let's imagine this person was going to the loop and 2 other people got added to the ride. That would have been $17 $17 extra dollars in the flat surges on top of the regular fare. So that'd be about like a 1.8 surge typically. Yeah, 1.8, 1.9 surge for a 30-minute ride. But as you can see, so now that's way more. That seems way better than just a regular UberX, doesn't it? Now it kind of seems like they want you to take these pools with this flat surge. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't know. All right, so that's one of the bad things. I do feel like being like I'm kind of brand new to this now. I don't feel like I really know what I'm doing as much because I have to adjust. You know, I definitely need to adjust my strategy. Because this is not what I'm used to. This kind of goes against how I typically drive. So that's definitely a bad thing. Adjusting is always hard. And I don't really feel like sacrificing my freedom to do more pools to make a little bit less than what I was making before, right? Another bad thing is that now the newer drivers, they're going to love pools and they're not going to know like the joy of getting $70 or $80 on a long trip because they're going to jump on pools first and they're not going to, and Uber's kind of like retraining drivers this way, right? And obviously another bad thing is I feel the gap in pay will be severe. I feel like drivers will be making less while passengers will be getting charged more. That's obviously not a good thing. I know all of you don't like it when I say that upfront pricing, I know you guys think I'm some kind of shill for this. I do not like upfront pricing, but I am not it seems like a lot of the driving community doesn't care that passengers are being overcharged. They just want to be paid more. I disagree with that. I think we have our contracted rates. If we want higher rates, then we should get into negotiations, which is probably never going to happen. But I disagree with the apps price gouging the passengers. Okay, I think we should get paid what we deserve to get paid, and passengers should get charged fairly. Okay, I don't think the app should be making money off the difference. That's me. I know a lot of you guys can disagree with that, but that's fine. All right. That was the bad. Here's the ugly. Those unicorn rides, I don't think we're ever going to hear about $100 Uber rides ever again. With the flat surge, I mean, one of my drivers, he made over $200 on a ride from Wrigleyville Saturday night after the Pearl Jam concert. Never again. Those rides will never happen with the flat surge. And that really sucks. I mean, I think I had maybe $400 or $500 plus rides in my entire nearly 10,000 rides for Uber. But now that I know I'm never going to get one of those rides again, it really bums me out. Because those rides are what kind of makes this job special. Like it makes this gig special is when it's like when you're New Year's Eve or something like that, or a big event, like just kind of hoping that you're going to get that one big ride and have that story to tell. And now it's just not possible. And that's definitely ugly. Another thing that's ugly is those big airport rides, those $100 airport rides with surge. Never going to happen. So let me show you this. I took this from the airport the other day. Did I not take that? There we go. All right. There we go. So yeah, it's definitely the flat surge is being applied to the airport too, right? And I still, like I said, I'll give a better in-depth review of this when I get a 45 plus with the flat surge. But let's say that for the 45 minute plus, instead of $675, it was $13.50. That's still, if it was an hour-long ride and it was a 1.5x going like 80 miles, that's obviously, I've made that type of ride before. So that ride would pay 120 with a 1.5x with a multiplier. With the flat surge, it's only going to pay 93 or something. So we're definitely going to be getting shorted compared to what we used to make on these longer rides. So again, those big airport rides that people used to bank on before are just not going to happen. And that's ugly as hell. Another thing that's ugly, huge nights, New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day. I made $500 last year, St. Patrick's Day this year. I might make 300 tops this year or next year. New Year's Eve, I made $350 for 9.5 hours. I just don't see those earnings. I very much doubt it, but they're not going to be possible with these types of surges, with the flat surge in place. And again, not happy about it. I mean, we can protest, we can bitch and moan, but at the end of the day, the apps do what they want. They don't listen to us. So that's definitely, I had to take notes for this one. So you guys feel free to chime in, by the way. You know, this video is already going long, I already know it. The good. This is the one positive. These are the couple of positive things that I've thought of. Short rides during some of these surges, as you guys can see. Let's say you're in Lakeview when you get these rides, and you get like 3 rides are going less than a mile. On those types of rides, you just killed it. You just made you just made $30 in 15 minutes if you get 3 really short rides in a row. Or 20 minutes. Yeah, but on short rides and pools, these are beneficial. You'll actually probably be making more money with those types of rides than before. But overall, this doesn't help earnings. But I'm going to say short rides are good. Another good thing is, in terms of the market, this right here is going to piss off. Where's my drawing thing? This is going to piss off a bunch of drivers. A bunch of drivers. So much so that they may not even want to drive for Uber anymore. So, in terms of selfishness, right, one of the good things is this might exponentially increase demand in Chicago for Uber. So those of us who stay on the app and drive for Uber, we're going to see probably more consistent surge because drivers probably don't want to deal with this at all. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we will see more demand now because of the impact that this new surge has, the flat surge. And that's the only, obviously you could see the bad highly outweighs the good here. Yeah, that's just my first impressions of it. I'm definitely not a fan of this. And I don't know how this is going to affect my total earnings until I do like one good week with it. And obviously I'll keep you guys updated on that. So, I'm curious to see how it is on a Monday morning, how it is on a Friday morning, how it is on the weekend. And obviously, for the larger markets, this might be helpful to you because then you're going to see exactly how this impacts an expert driver in a huge market like Chicago. So that's all I got for this one, guys. I know my tone might have been a little melancholy for this one, but y'all understand. I want to thank y'all for watching. Please stay safe out there, stay driven, stay bearded, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.